Hey you guys, back again with another video. Today I am going to make homemade lemon velvet cake. Now I'm not going to do a two-layer cake. I'm not going to do a bun cake. I'm going to do like a sheet cake, in the one pan because, I ain't trying to do all that stuff, because I got to turn around and do it again for my son cake. So I'm just going to make a regular, smugular one layer cake in one of them baking pans. I'll show y'all, when I'm ready to put the batter into the cake pan or baking pan, whatever you call it. So now we're going to start with 2 cups, 2 3/4 cups of, me, I'm going to use gluten-free flour. So how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all doing well. I am thirsty. So I heard when you're thirsty, you a little bit dehydrated. So yeah, got my water right here. Oh, and I'm gonna do the frosting off camera. Y'all seen me make frosting before, so you know. So this is gonna be my Mother's Day cake. You know, just in case y'all see this on Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. Yep. Hope y'all enjoying yourself, or you know, you're out and about with your children, or you're just enjoying the day by yourself. You know, I don't know what I'm going to have for my Mother's Day dinner. I don't know. But I know I want it to be something with collard greens and mustard greens. Maybe some smoked neck bones, not neck bones. Maybe that in the greens, or smoked turkey in the greens. I don't know. Um, let's. Mhm. I know I want something like that with some my golden sweet oat bread, you know, because that's my cornbread substitute. So I don't know if y'all, what I do, but when the flour's like this, I take the tip of the spoon, the back of the spoon, and you know, I get some of that excess flour off, you know. So you want to scoop and level. I don't put the whole bacon the whole measuring spoon in the baking pan. I just take it, scoop with this spoon. I scoop the flour onto the measuring cup, and then I take some off. So that was what, 2 3/4 cups of flour. So now we're going to do the baking soda. Oh, I done took out everything, and I don't know. I put it okay. So a half a teaspoon of baking soda. Half a teaspoon, yeah. 1.5, yeah. Oh, let me see. And then, mm, and then 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Now, I don't make cakes every day. I do not. I do not make cakes every day. I limit it now. Okay, the stuff that I use, I'm going to get rid of them as I go so I don't confuse myself and be like, did I use this already? Yeah. So I'm going to clean up as I go. So I already used the baking soda and baking powder. This is the one I use. It's corn free. It's potato starch in here. So I use corn free, but yeah. I'm done with the flour. So now I'm going to use 1 tablespoon of salt. Would I say 1 tablespoon? 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh, I can't wait to hurry to sit down and bite into this cake. You don't understand. Hold on. Okay. Um, let's put the cup of sugar now. Yep, 1 cup of sugar. You can put less, you can put more if you want. That's the thing of making it yourself. You can control the amount of sugar. But don't touch the baking powder and the baking soda. You can't substitute baking soda for baking powder or baking powder for baking soda. So the only thing you can substitute is the sugar in this recipe, or and the olive oil for butter. That's what I'm going to do in this recipe because I ran out of olive oil. I mean, I have a little bit of olive oil, but this is not enough for a cup. Let me put a little more in here. Okay. Now, oh, while I'm doing this, okay. While I'm doing this, I'm going to have to because I have to melt the butter. Usually I don't put butter in this recipe, but I normally don't put butter in this recipe, but being that I'm out of butter, not out of butter, but get that going right now, because usually I just use 2/3 cups of olive oil, but I don't have enough olive oil now. You know, I gotta get to the supermarket, go shopping to get some olive oil. I didn't get it last time I went shopping. I usually always stay loaded, like stocked up on olive oil. But I put the sugar in here, right? Okay. So I'm gonna shift this, but I'm gonna cut the butter first. Well, not cut, you know. This is an extra step I'm taking in this recipe. Extra step. So 1/3 cup is equivalent to 5 tablespoons. So one of these equal to one of these. This is 5 tablespoons. So this is gonna be melted down, and it's gonna be 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup. Now we're gonna melt this. Now when I normally make this, when I make this, I use olive oil. I don't usually melt butter, so I don't usually melt butter for this recipe. I actually use shortening. Oh, I could have just used extra shortening. Oh well, I don't know. Okay. Now we're going to shift this. Usually when I make my flour from scratch, like I buy, you know, different types of flour, I shift them already. So when I do this recipe, it's already shifted. I forgot all about that. I forgot I was using the what they call this thing. The shortening. Now this one right here is I forgot which brand. What is this? Vegetable shortening, palm fruit oil, or Okay. So it contains coconut. But there's another brand I used to use, but I got to go back and get that. I just got what was available. And, yeah. So I'm going to do this about 2 times. I wasn't even supposed to, oh, that's all sugar. Okay. I'm going to shift it again because I want it back in this bowl. Yeah. I try not to eat too much sweets, you know. And the good thing is that the only way I can eat sweets, like cakes, cookies, and stuff like that, donuts, I got to make it myself. So when I know I got to do all this work just for a slice of cake, I would not want to do it, you know. I would not want to do it. Oh, that was fast. I forgot how fast that thing melts stuff. I forgot. Let's put this over here. See, normally I wouldn't be talking right now. I'll be getting down, you know, into this recipe. So, oh, why am I popping? Okay. I don't know why I'm popping. What is going on? I normally would have music going and, whew, see, I normally would put 2/3 cups of olive oil. But I'm just going to use 1/3 cup of olive oil. So you put it in here. See, that's not enough for another 1/3 cup. So this cake is going to be fattening. I said fattening. Whew. Okay. And that's it right there. 1 cup. So I'm going to have 3 types of fat in this recipe. I'm going to have butter, which I normally don't use butter. I use shortening. Is this the one that's open? Ooh, yes, I need a spoon. So I usually use olive oil and shortening in this recipe. Now, you can use Crisco. Wait, is Crisco or shortening? Well, I haven't used Crisco in a long time. But I use stuff that, you know, I'm not allergic to, so I don't have an allergy to. So, yeah. Okay, I think that'll be a little bit. Okay. And the thing I like about this one is it has a yellow coloring to it, which is cool because I want my cake to be a little on the yellow side. But it also depends on how much vanilla lemon zest you use. Okay. So we're gonna put I don't like running out of my ingredients when I make them. I don't like running out of stuff. I don't. And that's for any, you know, whenever I cook anything, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. I'm really thirsty right now. Vanilla extract. Now before, when I used to make this recipe, this is lemon extract. I used to use lemon juice when I didn't have 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Not vanilla, lemon extract. 2. And we're going to combine this. We're going to combine this. That's why I want to use this let me do the eggs. Let me do the egg. I'm using egg replacer. So you use 3 whole eggs if you're using regular eggs. Oh, y'all can't even see what I'm doing. So, okay, I just put 3 teaspoons of egg replacer, so that's equivalent. And then 2 tablespoons of water, that would be 4 tablespoons of water, that would be equivalent to 2 eggs. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon and then teaspoon. A half a teaspoon. And that's equivalent to 3 eggs. Three eggs. So, right. Ooh, almost dropped that. Don't want to drop anything. Okay. So, I like how that's yellow already. Got that yellow tint. All right. Gonna mix this. Okay. Now I want to see what I'm doing, right? I want to see what I'm doing. Now I can grate the whatchamacallit now, or I can whisk everything together. So no matter, I'm gonna grate the lemons. You can use the amount of lemons you want. This is clean. I actually leave my lemons in the refrigerator and soak it in water, so it'll be in a glass jar. In the refrigerator. Yep. So I soak my lemons. Well, not soak them, but I sit them in a glass jar with water until I'm ready to use them. It's good to use lemons when they're hard, especially when you're grating them. Okay. So I'll be back when I'm done grating. I think I'm going to do both lemons. I'll be back when I finish grating the lemons. So this is the second lemon now. Okay. Get the inside of that grater. I don't have one of them small fancy graters like you see on these TV shows. I use what I have. But I was going to use this. I was going to use this yellow food coloring, but I normally don't use it. Because normally if you use regular whole eggs, it will turn your batter yellow. But hopefully the yellow that it is now, I like the color it is now. So, yeah, that's 2 whole lemons, 2 large lemons or 2 medium lemons. Yeah. Make some tea with that. So I'm going to add it all into here. Should I save some for the frosting? Nope, we're gonna put the whole thing in there. I got maybe 2 more lemons in there. If I want to use it, I'll use it. But I usually don't put lemon zest in my frosting. Some people do, but not me. Okay. Okay. You're supposed to fold it in. But I whisk it in. I have to fold it in like this, but I don't want to get it on there. So, okay, now y'all, this is what we're going to do. Now we are going to do. Make sure you got you some buttermilk. So we're going to do 1.5 cups of buttermilk. So that means flour first, liquid flour. The flour should be the last. Okay, now let's see. Wait, yeah. I'm saying wait, yeah. So you're going to do the flour first, right? You pour some flour. Well, I'm about to say that. This is only sugar. So you're going to put the dry mixture in, but not all at one time. You do part flour. Then you take 1 cup. One cup of buttermilk. Pour that in there. Oh, should I bring this closer? I'm really scared to touch this camera right here, this part with, because it may, and then you mix. So each part flour and buttermilk you add, you mix. Then you take some more flour mixture, add that to it. This is the same way I make my red velvet cake too. The only difference is that I don't use lemon in the red velvet. I use food coloring. Okay, so now I need 1/2 cup of buttermilk. You pour that in there. Then you mix it. Mix it good. I didn't mean to mix it that much. Then you add the last of the flour mixture. That's the baking soda, the flour, the baking powder, the sugar, the salt. Everything is in this mixture. Right? Okay. Now, if you're using whole eggs, regular eggs, you won't need to add some color. Then you mix it. This is a thick batter, y'all. You don't want to over mix. So I'm going to let this sit. See, this is fine. It got that little yellow tint in it. So I'm going to come back and I'm going to let this sit for 30 minutes and I'll be back. Hey, you guys, I didn't realize how much time was left on the timer. So I got like maybe 6 minutes left, maybe 5.5. But I'm going to grease the pan and I'm going to pour the batter into the pan and then I'm going to put it in the oven and I'm going to come back with part 2, taking the cake out the oven and making the frosting and icing the cake. Stay tuned. Well, actually, no, I'm going to do the thing right now. I'm going to grease the pan right now. And then I'll take that frosting. I'm going to look the cake batter. And I'm going to put it in here. And I'm going to be back with part 2. Taking it out the oven. Making the frosting. Which I was not going to do on camera, but I said I'm going to do it anyway. Because I got a new sugar I want to show y'all. What they call that? Confectioner sugar. Another brand I'm trying out. Even though I'm going to go back to my other brand. Make sure you grease this pan. So this is the pan I was talking about, the baking pan. You know, I use this for baking my cakes and making lasagna or baking chicken. You know. So you use what you have. Gotta grease it all the way. Make sure you grease it good. I don't add flour to mine, but you can if you want to. So I'll be back. The cake is still, you know, resting. I got it sitting for 30 minutes on the side. But and then preheat your oven for 35 minutes. Let me do that right now. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I grease the pan. Okay. Okay, you guys. 30 minutes are up. This is a thick batter. But anyhow, I'm going to do my outro now. So, thank you guys for watching. If you watch this to the end, just put in the chat, Happy Mother's Day. Or lemon, a lemon emoji. So, yeah, I didn't feel like doing the whole layer cake thing. 2-layer cake. Even though I could have just put this all in one spring foam pan or one, whatchamacallit pan. And then that, you know, but anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video. Hit that notification bell to be notified. And I will see you guys in the next video. But I'm not going to end this yet until. And you can even see the lemon zest in here too. You know. I love baking from scratch. You know. I do. Hopefully one day y'all see me make a lemon cake or in a coconut cake. But stay tuned for part 2 of this video. Of me, well actually it's not going to, well, stay tuned for the next video. Part 2 of me making the frosting and icing this cake. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven now. Just trying to make it even. Make it even. Make it even. Okay, I'm going to put this in the oven for 30 minutes. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Who remember when their mother used to bake a cake and you used to want to lick the bowl and lick the spoon? I know I did. Stay tuned for part 2 when I make the frosting. Alexa, set timer for 30 minutes. Thanks for watching.
30 minutes. Starting
love,
now.
peace, and hair grease. I said love, peace, and hair grease. You know, you can take the batter. Okay, y'all.